Guys, I just read about an overwhelmingly evil plan from a UK investment banker to boost up the economy by hurting crypto. He wants to shift some of the tax burden from stocks onto crypto so less people would invest in crypto and invest in the stock market and therefore boost up the economy. Obviously, the stock market is bigger than crypto, and he sees that as a parallel to the economy. But it targets us younger folks, people under 45 years old, because there's actually more people in the UK under 45 that actually have cryptos than stocks. I guess cryptos and techie stuff just appeals to us more. And he sees that during these harder times, people are turning away from savings and investment and basically spending more money on living, which is expected because cost of living has gone up. But the crypto adoption rate the last couple of years among UK young adults has shot up as well. And that he sees an opportunity. He wants to shift the 0.5% investment tax onto crypto. And without that tax, obviously people are much more likely to trade and stir up economic activity. But let's not forget where this dude is coming from. He is an iBanker. He probably has shares in a lot of these stocks. He doesn't like them see them go down, and he really doesn't like them giving their share to crypto. And he actually says, because half under 45s own crypto and no equities, that should scare us because it's shifting the money from a market that he's familiar with to one that he's not. So he wants it under his control again. So the thing is, yes, people are shifting to saving rather than investing, but he's okay with that because he can't really stop people from saving. But he's not okay shifting the investments from traditional investing to crypto. So the thing is, he basically wants to shift it back in favor of traditional investing. Obviously, this would hurt the crypto market. Although the UK, isn't a huge crypto market, it still has a decent amount of money. And this would no doubt shift a lot of the money invested in our market into the traditional stock market, which is bad for us. It would probably make us drop. Not too much because it is the UK, but if Trump gets any ideas, which I don't think he will because crypto threw so much money at Trump, and he wants us to boost up the stock market, there could be something like this in the US as well, although I highly doubt it. So basically, the stock market had one of its quietest years on record, with the UK at least. And essentially, he wants to shift that back up so he can enrich his own pockets. So he wants to shift the tax burden from the stocks onto crypto. I have obviously opposed this idea. And hopefully, if you're in the UK and you hear about this, you will make it known that you oppose this idea too. This guy is an iBanker and he probably has a lot of money in stocks. So he wants us to shift that money from crypto into stocks, which we should not do if you're familiar with crypto. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.